Well, first of all, confidence. I think we had really good targets leading into this series of what we wanted to achieve as a team, not just as a batting unit. And we achieved those goals hands down. So the confidence from this series that we move into two big series at the end of the year, we appreciate that. India and Australia are going to be a lot tougher. Bangladesh possibly didn't have the firepower that we thought they would have in these conditions. Yes, so confidence, and also we won't get too far ahead of ourselves in thinking that with the Finnish article we'll still have a lot of work to do to try and be the team that we want to be. Well, from this series, there's nothing that we could have done any better. Everyone did really well. Everyone scored runs. There was big hundreds. There was lots of hundreds. There was really important partnerships. So from this series, no. But as I said, we're not the Finnish article yet. We understand that we're a team that needs to get better. And if we get better, we'll challenge that #1 position again. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's the first time we're pretty used to playing, most of the time you're playing against real high quality test teams. So this is pretty new to us. I mean, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, and those teams, Ireland, those guys coming in now. We haven't played enough cricket, I suppose, to judge them on that. They're pretty new into that. Bangladesh is very new into traveling around the world and playing in different conditions. So from a strength versus strength point of view, yes, but also from the smaller nations, this is important for them to grow and to see where they are with their cricket and to try and get better, to try and compete. I think it's fair to say that, I mean, I've said it a few times, that there is a difference in our top 4 seamers. They are of a quality that is world class and best in the world kind of bowlers. So if you judge guys according to them, there would be a gap, and fairly so. So for me, it's important how we can make those guys get better. For when the time comes for not just one, but maybe 2 or 3 of those bowlers would need to step up into the team. As I said, for now, we're very fortunate that we've got a very high seam attack, and now with Keshav as well, we've got a very good bowling attack. So hopefully they'll be fit to play most of the games, but these guys that play the last 2 test matches will be looked at for the future. So it's important for them to see that, yes, there is still a little bit of work to do. But they've got the quality, just a little bit of a gap still between the 2 of them. Yeah, that's spot on. That's what you want to see. You want to see from young bowlers. You want to see improvement. You want to see that they can learn quickly at the highest level. Because the guys that can learn and can get better, you can stick with them because they will get better. And the way he bowled today was a fantastic bowling effort. I said at post-match that to bowl 10 overs on the trot of short ball work takes incredible effort. So I have to take my hat off for him today. He was our best bowler today. Obviously, KG's skill, you can't compare any of our bowlers to KG's skill. But from what we needed from a bowling attack today was to be ruthless and aggressive and try and make it uncomfortable for Bangladesh. And he led us in that aspect today. So very proud to see that he can make those improvements. First of all, you obviously always a little bit concerned. You want to make sure that the guy is fine and he's okay and that it's not serious. So that was my initial feeling. When I went over to him, could saw that he was a little bit flustered or something, but after a while you could see he was going to be okay. So then we're just back to business.
Can I get the last series?
Yes. Yeah, as I said, no, we expected. Before the series started, I said Bangladesh, this would be a great challenge for them to see where they are in travelling and playing cricket overseas. And the last year or 2, the way they've been playing certainly from an outside perspective on the TV while watching them, you could see that they were a high quality test team. So I expected a bigger fight. I expected them to not win the series, but I expected there'd be sessions in the game where we would have to be absorbing a lot of pressure because they do have a skill in their team. But with that, you have to say that our team just did it better. I mean, if they try to do anything to try and put some sort of pressure on us, we responded positively and aggressively, like we spoke about in the team, and basically 5 or 6 overs after that, we were back and dominating the game. So I just look at the way we played this series, and we really did play really well.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just about finding, I suppose, looking between myself and Gibbo is to try and find which are the potential players you look at in 2 years' time. Obviously, you've got your starting 11 who's playing now is probably not going to change much from the World Cup, which we lost, or Champions Trophy where we last played in. But it's important to try and look ahead and see how we can start getting different players involved over the next 2 years. So when that does come, we've got a pretty good idea of what we're looking to achieve over the next year, certainly. And as I said, just slowly start introducing 1 or 2 players to get them ready for when that time comes. And also the style of cricket that we want to play. You know, we've started our summer really well, so if we can obviously just keep going by the way we're playing. But I'm excited for the season ahead. I think Otis has brought some nice ideas to the team, and the guys are really looking forward to a big summer. Yeah, I mean, you look at the 2 different styles of teams. Bangladesh doesn't have tall bowlers, so in these conditions you need bowlers that are a little bit taller, that can get a bit more bounce. Bounce and pace is what you need when you go to South Africa, Australia. Secondly, I suppose most importantly from a bowling front is control. That was lacking from Bangladesh in this series. As a batting unit, we felt that every over there was a boundary that you could score. So control is very important. I always speak about it from a bowling side. And their batters, you know, it's simple, but it's hard because it's the bounce. You have to get, it's uncomfortable. You have to get rid of that fear of the short ball. And once you get rid of that and you have a good game plan of how to counter that, then they'll get better.